I just like being different. And why not? If you're gonna do a show with Anna and Fuljens, why have them on the same side of the video? Why not just be
Why?
in the
Why?
middle? Let me
That's it.
separate you guys.
For once,
You
for once.
you
Or
get on
are
your
we?
side. You get on your side. I
That's
know
true.
you can
Yeah,
still touch you.
you could
Hey
teleport.
guys, thank you so very much for tuning in to the stream show. And I am DJ Strick. And of course, you see Anna and Fulgence here with me. We are here today to talk about Creator Camp
Oh
23.
yes.
The
This is going to
first
be really
creator
cool.
camp, right? The
The very
first.
first one. The very first one. So as you
Oh yeah.
are coming on in, please let us know you're here watching us. We're going to talk a little bit to you in the community. Richard, how are you doing? And if you got any questions about Creator Camp, we'll have Anna and Full just answer your questions because I know a little bit. Yeah. Triple trouble. You all right. You all right. Not much trouble today. We're here to be helpful. And yes,
Yes.
Creator Camp is right around the corner. And yes, the West Side is in the building. What's up, Mr. Riley?
Mr.
Hello,
Riley.
Mr. Riley.
And then we have Paul here is taking a break from packing. Like, I wonder, like maybe we should be thinking about like just kind of on the side doing a bet of who's gonna bring the most luggage. Like who's gonna
Yeah.
pack the
Oh.
most?
Right.
Who's gonna
And
actually pay for that extra piece of luggage to come?
in that same thought, we were discussing before the show. Who is bringing what gear? Are you bringing and for what purposes? What are you going to be using the gear for at Creator Camp?
That's a good question. Maybe we can start with that. Like, what are you bringing and what are you bringing for? Because I'll be honest with you, man, people can say all kind of stuff, and I would be like this.
I'm with
That's
you.
it.
I'm with
That's
you,
it.
Strick. I'm with you. Yeah.
I did a.
Minimalistic.
Go ahead.
No, minimalistic. That's it. Because the phones and we just have a microphone on attached to them
Yeah.
and off we go, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
It makes it
Yeah.
so much easier. DJ Right on Beat is hanging out with us. What's up, sir?
Hello, hello.
Thank you for coming through. Terrence said, let's go. Can't wait to see you guys. Let me put it up. There you go. Can't wait to see you
Nice.
either, man. This is going to be
Yes,
really, really cool. Lisa is saying hello to everyone. I'm excited
Lisa.
about camp. Like this, like, are we like doing a teenage summer camp thing? Like, is that happening at our age that we're excited to see other people from all over the country to talk about how to create? Like, that is a very unique thing.
For
Absolutely.
sure, for sure. And it's a nostalgic feeling because just calling it camp, right? Like you just said, just bring us to those younger days,
The
memories.
nostalgia.
And then also being there with all of our fam, right? All of the members,
Right.
because most of the members that are coming, we know
Mhm.
Right.
they're in the family. So now what can we do in
Yeah.
one room together, right? Like
Trouble.
what's gonna happen?
Trouble.
That's just the question.
That is a good question. We're gonna figure out who the partiers are, who wants to stay up late at night and be with Doc and sing songs and stuff. Like that's what happened in Albany. Albany, right? Remember Doc had a show and he had everybody in there singing his theme song.
Exactly.
Right, yeah.
Exactly.
And I hear that Doc likes to stay up late
Yeah.
because of the time zone, right?
Yes.
So he stays
Yeah.
till like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
We're sleeping. We missed all of those things.
I was
But we
in.
will see.
I promise you, the last thing we went to, I couldn't stay up. Paul is bringing 2 suitcases.
Two.
I get it.
How
I get it.
big?
How big
How
are
big
they?
are the
Yeah.
suitcases?
What did he say here? He
Yeah.
says that I have room to bring stuff back. Okay, so he's being
Oh.
smart about it. He's being smart about it. He's bringing
Yeah.
2 suitcases so he can bring things back. I get it. I
Makes
get it. I
sense.
get it.
Makes
Makes sense,
sense.
Paul.
Very smart, Paul. Very
So-
smart.
So Richard has made a decision. What's most important from him? He's just bringing his toothbrush. Hey,
That's
you
it.
know, no judgment here.
No judgment. No judgment. No.
And, Terrence says he's ready for his headshot, Anna.
Listen, so I'm ready to take it also. So for all of y'all who are ready to take your headshots.
Strick, are you taking one?
Yeah, I mean, if I can, like, I love taking pictures. I'm always ready to
That's
pose.
it.
Don't you see
That's
his
it.
new headshots? He just
Oh
got new
yeah. Oh
headshots.
yeah.
Hey, listen, I would take it. So is it something I have to sign up for?
If, yes, you do, but it's the day of the camp. So you go in and then you're going to get in your packet. You're going to get a sheet where you will fill it out if you want to take a headshot. And then once you go to the designer's workshop, that's where I will be, and that's
Okay,
where we will be taking the headshots.
that's
Yes.
awesome. I'll be ready.
Mhm.
Is that not a good headshot look? Like when people do that, like, Anna, do you tell people just look off, like look up, look out? Because I'm always saying, okay, what are you guys looking at when y'all do that?
Yeah.
Is that like a
So
pose
no,
you tell them?
like for me, it's just having a conversation. So typically, I'll just wait for that. Sometimes if I don't get it, I will prompt if that's what they want. I will prompt to just look to infinity,
I
right?
got
But
you.
other than that, we're just having a conversation, and typically people do look to the side. Normally, naturally, they look to the side, and then that's when I'm ready to capture that
I got you.
that
I
vibe.
got you. I'm a
Mhm.
straight on guy. Like I'm
Yeah.
Straight in the lens.
straight to the list. I'm driving, so no baggage issues. So George says he's gonna load his car up and come on.
that's it. That's it.
That's the same thing for us.
Yes.
And you pack more than I do.
Oh yeah. We're packing.
Yeah.
There you go.
Fuljens overpacks. He overpacks. I'm making it a point to just bring just the jeans I know I'm going to wear and the tops I know I'm going to wear, plus one extra. Just in case, right?
So
Because
so
never
it's
know.
like when you were a kid and first week of school comes up and you gotta lay your clothes on the bed. You know what I'm saying? Match them. Did y'all do that when you were young? Match the clothes up,
Yep.
match your pants, match the shirt, look at it, and then put the shoes by the pants. The shoes.
Especially the night before the first day of school.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. That first day of school outfit has to be laid out on the bed, and if you were really like into it, it laid on the bed even the night before, and you didn't sleep on that side because you didn't want to mess up the clothes.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
You still do that. The Fulgence waits until I choose an outfit that I'm going to wear, and then he just matches everything.
It's the easiest
That's
thing.
what's up.
So I have to
That's
wait.
what's up.
And then,
So are you matching like her outfit or what
Yes,
she's wearing?
More color coordinating.
Because I do
Yeah.
the opposite. Like I figure out what my wife is wearing, and then I do colors that don't match. I'm weird like that. I said, baby, we're not gonna be matching today. That's me though. But y'all are cool. Y'all can match as much as you want to. And I'll probably go with the phone. So we got one saying, hey, he's gonna create
Yeah.
with his phone. I love that. Camp is going to be epic. Yes, it will be. All over the world. We'll
Oh my
have
God.
people all over the place. I'm excited too. It was that. It's not pulling as fast as I wanted to. It's not moving. All right, I'm just trading sleeping bags for a hotel room. I get it.
yeah, because we're going to be in different hotel rooms,
Yeah.
like some
Yeah.
us, yeah. But it would be nice because then we will see each other at the end of the day, the different activities that we're going to be doing. Which
Right.
one are you going to, Strick?
Which activity?
Like we're going to the ghost
The ghost tour.
tour.
Yeah, I think
And then
I'm
there's
doing the
bowling.
I think I'm doing
Yeah,
the
then the
bowling.
Okay.
'Cause things move so fast. I have no idea. But I was thinking the ghost tour was going to be outside and probably at night. And then I was thinking, okay, it's going to be in the Boston area. It's going to be cold. Let me go inside. I want to go inside. Now, if I go to a cold bowling alley, I will let you know. But I'm thinking, hey, we're going to be bowling.
I have my hoodie, my hat, that the hair is going to be pulled up and a ponytail and everything because the next day we have camp. So, yeah.
So
Yeah.
when we get there is where we do the first kind of like outing, right? So let's do this.
Yeah.
Y'all keep making comments. We're gonna get through all of these comments that's here. And Richard is always like, boo, you know what I'm saying? Boy, everybody's gonna be out there.
Richard's ready.
So basic network and streaming. I said I was gonna get back to the comments, but I went to the bottom and I saw all these stuff. He said, I pack 5 cameras. Like if you're
Victor.
going live with 5 cameras,
The
let us
most.
know.
You know?
Yeah, yeah, they will be
And
ready.
Victor's ready.
Victor's
Yeah.
gonna have a camera on each angle to cover everything.
That's it.
That is
That's
awesome.
it.
Let me get where I need to be. So I think this is Lisa. I can't get my guidebook on Notion. I watched the video. So, the video really does tell you a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And let's go to, let me see if I got the right scene here. Here we go. So if Lisa is talking about not, the guidebook on Notion, like this is the guide that we all have that talks about where we're going to be and what's going to be going on. I think this is really cool that they've mapped it out. Whoever did the graphics on this,
Yeah.
like they did an excellent job.
They
Yes.
did. I mean,
Excellent
this
job.
is so detailed.
Oh, yeah.
And Lisa, probably the one that she's talking about is the Notion guide that has every single detail. Like it has information about if you want to like restaurants around the area, things to do around the area,
Mm-hmm.
and all the
This,
camps and all that. Yeah, that
favorite
all the way. Yep.
locations.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all of that great stuff that it has there. But it's also, I believe, is it on Discord? Paul, is it on Discord or as well? This information I think is also there. So Lisa maybe can look it in there.
Yeah, Mr. Moderator will. And Mr. Moderator says that Caleb and Marshall put together the guidebook.
Awesome.
Oh, they did a
Awesome.
great job.
Yeah,
Yes.
A
for
really
sure.
great job. The color scheme, the whole nine, all of that is really, really cool. So
Yes, it is.
I haven't been to this part of the States. Have you guys been? You guys been there, right? To the headquarters and all of that?
When was
Yeah.
that? Was that earlier this year or last year? No, it was
last year in June.
Yeah, we went last
Did
year.
you? Yeah.
So what is it like there? Like, what is the whole vibe of the city?
Yeah, the vibe of the city is very relaxing, very chilled, low key, and that's how
Yeah.
I could describe it. Low
Yeah,
key.
very relaxed, laid back. Just like a kind of like a quiet town vibes.
Mm-hmm. Very, very good for ghosts.
Yeah,
Huh.
and definitely
walks.
less busier than like the Boston, Massachusetts area.
Yeah,
Yeah, more
Yeah.
vintage vibes.
yeah. It's a very quiet town.
Yeah.
Very quiet town, but friendly.
Got you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to move these scenes here, guys, like where we are, because Anna is talking to Fuljens and looking at me
Yeah.
on the
Oh
screen.
shoot! Okay, I will try not to. I'll try not to.
It's too late
I'll
now.
be here. Call me out. Call me out.
Too late.
I'm gonna get out of the way. I'll back out of any problems.
The magic of Ecamm. Look at how quickly you did that.
Oh.
All right, so now you can touch each other and all that kind of stuff. I put you
Right.
close. You're back together now. So Gretchen is
Exactly.
saying, hey, she's got. There you go. Hey, listen, I promise you, me and Kirk Nugent, when he was in the studio here with me, we were doing the same thing. Reaching not like y'all, but in each other's scenes to show that
Right.
we were in the same spot. All right.
Yeah.
So Gretchen's excited. Who else do we have? Paul is saying you will be getting stuff at the camp, so have room. It's more than a T-shirt. I'm
Hint,
excited
hint.
about that.
Hint,
I'm
hint.
excited
hint.
about that. So make sure you have room to be able to take stuff back with you. It says I usually stay up late, but I turn the clock back 6 hours. Okay. However it works.
Okay.
However it works. I'm going to bring you one camera, and that's what's up. And hopefully we have tons of, she said it's information. So we should have tons of conversations about gear, because we're all gearheads, how to use them, what you're doing. And hopefully, like me, I've been making content the whole time. So this is my plan while we are there to do interviews with people. And then the next Sunday show is just going to be full of a recap of all of the interviews. So
Yeah,
hopefully-
that's nice. You did a great job last time. It was last year.
For people in
the
video.
video.
Yeah.
video.
And you got so much content, and you were interviewing creators in the hallway, everything. You were
Yeah.
just there doing your thing, and that worked out.
It did, and
Absolutely.
it did. And of course, I was doing it like this. So I'm with
Right.
OM
Yes.
Yeah.
Video, like talking to him, and we're on the camera like this. So I wasn't even using the best camera on the back. I was using the
Hmm.
facing
The
camera so I
face
could see
camera.
where I was.
Right.
And I still use that for a stream, guys. So,
Yeah.
for people that got to bring a red camera so they can have the quality,
I mean, if
bring
it
it,
works for
bring
them, it
it.
works,
It
right?
works,
Yeah.
if that's what you want to do. But for people that don't want to do that, there's ways to get content. I think content is king, and however you get it, good content. Sometimes you don't have to have the latest and greatest technology of camera to do it. You just need to have a very creative mind of how to capture that the right way. Did I say that right
Agreed.
for you? Is that
Yes,
making
you
Yeah,
sense?
did.
yeah, 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 you
Yes,
did.
you did.
Agreed. Agreed.
Absolutely right.
And there's gonna be so much, and sometimes, as good as the cameras are, which DSLR Reds, they are amazing, but sometimes to set it up, it takes a little bit longer than just pulling out your phone, cleaning that lens, and clicking record,
Yeah.
right? And you capture that. And then now with the microphones that you can just plug into the phone and they sound great, right? You just go. You just like put your microphone there and go.
That's right.
Yeah.
It makes a
Yeah.
lot of sense to me. It makes a lot of sense to me. We
Mhm.
got people that are saying they're already packed. Well, kind of. I mean,
Yeah.
so my weeks go by so fast. I gotta remind myself. Okay, so this is Wednesday.
Mhm.
Right.
I'm leaving out, and to get there before 5 and all that stuff, so we don't miss the first outing. I think I get
Mhm.
there maybe like 1:30, something like that.
Yeah,
So that's
we're
me packing on Tuesday. So I would wait. So
yeah.
I'm not packing tomorrow. I'm packing on Tuesday. That's my wife always
Strick,
tells me,
pack
"Oh, wait,
tomorrow. Pack
pack
tomorrow, Strick.
tomorrow."
Pack tomorrow, and then that way you have one day to just look through your luggage again and see what you need to take out or
I
put
will pack
in.
tomorrow, but I promise you I wouldn't look back through it.
Right, that's it. It's like it's done. I'm good.
Like, so if I don't have something, I would have forgot it on Monday, not Tuesday. But that's okay. I'm gonna hey, listen, you told me to pack. I'm gonna pack, and I'll try to see before Wednesday I leave. I go back through and see if I have everything.
Yeah.
I'll be more concerned about my little, like, what I'm wearing every day than like what camera I'm bringing. I just want to be sure I
Right.
have the right gimbal and all other kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
absolutely.
All right, so where we are. Paul is talking about is taking his iPhone 15. Yeah, man, he's got a great
Okay,
list.
look at
It's a
him.
3,
Yeah.
yeah, and a girl. He's got it.
Paul is ready. Paul is
He's
ready.
got
Oh my gosh, I should bring my gimbal. Even though
should.
I don't even think if last time it was so exciting talking to people that I don't think I took pictures during the day with it was some I mean, it was dark, and then I would just jump in other people's photos.
Mhm.
But content wise, I didn't take that many pictures because we were
Yeah.
just enjoying talking to
Just being
everybody.
being in the moment
Yeah.
and just enjoying it and also at people of video, we
We were
were
busy,
in front
right?
of the camera the
entire-
entire
yeah,
day.
that's
So
true.
that's like the
Yeah.
last thing we want to do after
yeah.
that. So
Yeah.
but just to be around, just to be in the moment and just have those memorable moments, whether they're on or off camera, those were the best things because like
Yeah.
we could come back home and meet each other back online, and we're still talking about those
Right.
moments, and we had nothing to show for it, but it's still in our
Memories.
mind. It's a memory.
Memories.
It's a memory. Yeah.
Memories, yeah.
Just like the lunch
was-
we had a chance to sit down for the
Oh
first
my
time
gosh,
and have
yes,
lunch.
that was great.
I-
Yeah.
I think that, and I had another group that went out. It was probably about 10 of us that went out another night when we were at People Video, and those things, wasn't captured. It was just an opportunity to kind of be real people in real time and talk and laugh and all the other kind of stuff. And it does mean a lot. So I had to capture some videos and some pictures, and then what I would do, I would have a moment to do that, and then I'll just stop.
Mm-hmm.
So I could be in the moment. Like,
Yes.
so you don't want to be doing that the whole time. Kind of space
Right.
up. We have basically Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday is
Mm-hmm.
travel back
That's
day.
it.
So I have
Yeah.
3
Yeah.
days to kind of say, okay, I'm going to get you tonight. I'm going to get you tomorrow. Hey, can I see you in the morning at this time? I'm going to meet you out here after such and such. That kind of thing is what I'm hoping to do. And I
Yeah.
really want to meet some of our new people, some of the people that are in the cabins. Let me do this really quick. Get back to this cabin list to
Uh-huh.
this, and for people that are going, okay, on wrong one, wrong screen. There we go. So these are our camp counselors, and I'm in Lauria's group. So this is really cool. But these are the cabins. The people,
Look
of
at
course,
that.
I
Okay.
can't get them all in at one time, but so
Mhm. Yeah, 5
there's
cabins.
5 cabins, and
You
this
are
is
with Dr. Ela, you are with
uh-huh.
Jeff Shannon, you are with who there's
Hank
a
Russell.
lot of people that I don't know there, and it'll be
Yeah.
so great. Or
Yeah.
probably we do know them, but they have different YouTube names.
Right. And also people who's we know them by name, but we never met them or seen them, right? So it's gonna be great all around. Just to
I
meet
think it's going to be
everybody.
really cool. So what I want to do, like my plan is to be able to talk to people that I haven't met, like some of
Mm-hmm.
Ecamm people that are, that watch us all the time,
Yeah.
but are
Mm-hmm.
not as vocal, maybe not in the comments, but watch us all the time. Like when I watch you guys in replay, like I'm like, man, these guys are really good. I learn something all the time. But I think it's important to, talk to those people, get to know them, and showcase them as well. So, of
Yeah.
course, we have a lot of I mean, we have a great list of camp counselors. We have a great list of people that's going to be leading, which I'm going to try to get all of that as well. But
Yes.
why not talk to the other folks that maybe have up and coming channels, have some very
Mm-hmm.
unique niches that they may be in that we could talk about? I'm engaged. I want to be engaged in all of that as well.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that and there the first night, which is the first night, like the party, there's going to be, because I believe and Paul, correct me if I'm wrong, but there's going to be the creators plus their significant others that
Some
same day.
yeah. Mhm.
So that could be potentially 200 people in one room, right? So we're gonna have a lot of people to say hello to, and it's equally important to say hello to the significant others because they're the ones who are also supporting the creator. So there's going to be a lot of people to talk to. That's
It's
gonna
it's,
be,
It's
it's
going to be a
surreal.
lot.
yeah.
So
A lot.
I love it when Aubrey comes through. Like,
Oh,
so
great.
she says the same thing all the time. Hey, yo. And I remember people video, like I was talking and you guys were actually setting up, but there were people inside of the lobby. So when we walked inside of the lobby, there was somebody was holding court and everybody was just kind of like listening to it. I got it on video somewhere. I had
Mhm.
tons of stuff that I could not even use, but it was just good to
Mhm.
have. So, Johnny, good to see you, sir. Thank you for hanging out.
Johnny, yeah, Johnny's gonna be there with his
With his
wife.
wife, yes.
That's awesome. That's awesome. My wife could
Yeah.
not take it, man. So if you get your wife to come, that's a pretty big deal. Creative Camp, Tech Troublemaker. It's going to be cold. So yeah, get
Yeah.
ready for that.
Bring
Yes.
hoodies,
It's in
and
the low 60s all week.
for those of you in California, make sure you bring hoodies and turtlenecks, and right, because you don't want to get sick afterwards,
Yeah.
especially if you're traveling. Yeah. Dan.
Oh,
Yeah,
Dan.
Dan's like he's not gonna miss you guys. Like he's gonna be there.
Right?
Wait, Dan, are you? Yeah.
I
Okay.
will miss. So there you go. So he's like, I will only be happy with Lori's cabin. Didn't know anyone else. So there you go. There you go, Dan. So George is like, I'm in cabin 2.
Cabin 2.
All right. And look and
I'm in
Vincent's going
cabin
to be
2.
there. Vincent's going to be relaxing our minds after all of that hyperness that we're going to be going through.
Much needed.
All
Much
that
needed.
excitement.
Ashley is also in cabin number 2.
So let's see here. I have a question. What about the UK? I get it. It is not just an all-American group. It was actually pushed to every Ecamm user. It is in Boston, the Boston area, of course. So, the travel from overseas could have been much. But if you signed up during the period, I mean, what is it, almost 6 months? Sign up time?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and I also believe the goal of it was to have it at Ecamm's
Mm-hmm.
headquarters, which is in Amesbury, Massachusetts,
Mm-hmm.
and wherever they're able to, we're able to do host Ecamm meetups in different places. And I'm pretty sure there was a UK
One in the
Ecamm
UK,
meetup.
yeah.
Was it last year with
Yeah,
Adrian?
with Adrian.
Yeah, with Adrian Salisbury.
I think
So
there were two.
there may have been
Because there was
a couple
there were two events that happened,
in the
and then
UK
in the UK, and then they had meetups
Ecamm
after.
meetups.
Yeah,
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 and there'll probably be more to come.
I'm
yeah. So it's
sure. I'm
probably,
sure.
yeah.
So it might be something for us to be thinking about. Like, guys, if Ecamm likes this, maybe they do creator camp in the UK,
Mhm.
and we all just go over
Go
there.
there.
Right, right. And to your point, Strick, that's why Ecamm promoted it for so long. Right? It has been at least
Mm-hmm.
6 months. And Paul is saying that we have people from the UK, Thailand, Switzerland, and Philippines
Am I missing
coming
this?
in.
Okay, there we go. Let me pull this up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And from Alabama.
That's right.
Yeah. And Marcus Schwab says it's going to be his first time ever in the US, and just for Creator
Wow.
Camp. I mean, like,
Wow.
Okay.
That's crazy.
So here we go. Stressed out, stress free. I might throw in some. Hey, listen,
Wow.
I'm in. Listen,
oh
I'm signing
wow,
up for
Listen.
that.
okay.
Yes,
Listen.
sir. Yes, sir.
Especially some chiropractic massage.
Yeah,
Where do I sign up?
exactly. Exactly. And he says, I see the all-star team assembled. Listen, anytime I can get
Much
Anna and
hello.
Fuljens to come on my show, that's what I want. Like, we always have a good time. We always have a good
Yes, we
time.
do. Yes, we do.
So
Yeah,
he
that's
says,
gonna
this will
be.
be my first time in the U.S., so I get it. We got to make sure he's welcomed very well into
Mhm.
the States. I said I wanted to be sure I went through all of this. Guys, did I miss anything from what we're doing?
No,
Let's go over the workshops. Let's try that.
there's an incoming question from Alicia. When
Sure.
you have a chance
We'll
about
get back to that.
Alicia Thomas. Yeah.
All right. Is there a schedule for the headshots?
So
That's for
Alicia, there's going to be one. You're going to receive a packet, and in that packet, there's a sheet that you will sign. You will sign your name, and there are some questions there for you to sign up, and then you will hand it to your camp leader, I believe it is. And then when you come to the graphic portion of the workshop, then they will give it to me, and then I will know who's coming. So there's not a sign up sheet per se. It's just going to be given the slip, and I will be there. So whenever you come in, then the rotation is going to start happening. So this is you will get all of the information on that day when you meet with your camp counselor.
There you go. I love it when questions get answered.
It's like a camp counseling orientation.
Exactly.
It's gonna be orientation.
Right.
Everybody get in a circle.
Crisscross applesauce.
That's funny.
All that. That's awesome.
I'm gonna be in the lobby. Like, this is where you get your headshots with my phone. $5.
Listen, you can take some pretty good headshots with phones as well.
I
taken
understand,
them,
but
yeah.
it's not gonna be the kind of equipment that you will have, and then
Yes, exactly.
I'll be like the scalper out there.
You can take behind the scenes.
Got you. So let's look at some more of this.
Yep.
My Stream Deck is like, we're not gonna cooperate with you today, but we're gonna make it work. All right, so we have some great workshops to talk about as well. So we got the cabins and YouTube workshop, production workshop, design workshop. And you guys are doing a design workshop. That's gonna be really cool.
Yeah.
That's gonna be really cool. I think I said this the other day. I said this to you earlier. What you guys did with the green screen show, was that just the last show? Was that building blocks?
That was building blocks,
Yes,
yeah, but
it
it was
was-
two shows ago.
Yeah, and there have been the last few building block shows we've been using green screen, and then there's also one YouTube premiere showing how you can build using elements and bring elements in and create your own custom green screen background inside of Ecamm as well.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I think there has to be a part two.
There should be a
Part two
part
of that,
two.
like actually hands-on part two.
Yeah.
So you were
Yeah.
building the backdrop in Illustrator, but
In
I mean,
Ecamm.
you just Ecamm.
Ecamm. Yeah. So we take elements from Envato Elements or from Canva or from iStock Photo, wherever you want to pull in those elements,
Mhm.
and you layer them inside of Ecamm and using Ecamm's new elements such as like the blur effect and blend modes, you build your own custom background for your own custom green screen background. Right.
That's
So you can bring
awesome.
out also transparent videos that are moving in the background and all that good stuff, and just bring them all in Ecamm.
So what you're importing into Ecamm, are those JPEGs, or it could be videos, it could be anything for the
Anything you
elements?
want. It could be anything you want to
Yeah.
build your own custom background, however you envision it. So whether that's just all PNGs or some animated videos or some transparent videos, you can have it raining or snowing behind you, whatever. So however you envision this, you can also just bring those in as layers and lay them
Yeah.
all inside one group.
Yeah. So it would be just like if you're editing photos or you're composing graphics, whatever, you bring in layers. So for example, you want to have text on top of a photo, or you want to have a blur or sparks or whatever it is, like on top of a photo, is the same way with the green screen. So now with the blend modes in Ecamm and with the filters that they added, you can make that. So stacking them up with filters.
Right.
And then you create your customized background.
For example, on
Awesome.
ENN, we're sitting on like this wooden balcony, and overlooking the balcony, we have the city in the background, and there's like it's like a bluish orangey tint. We also added a blur to create a bokeh effect on the blur. You can see some particles moving around the air. We have some fog coming in very lightly. So, and these are all elements that we just lay on top of each other to build that background. Nobody has that background but you.
And you
Right.
added something that you're super into also?
Yeah, we have little unidentified objects flying around the city and stuff.
I love it. I love it.
Just add a little custom touch to it.
And it's something that's like just for you, right? Because it's like you just see it yourself, and then you give yourself the little like, oh, look at this.
I love
It's like
that.
an Easter eggs. Yeah.
That is so interesting. Now, my problem is, guys, to be honest with you, the time that I have to go back and build those things. So once I have something built, I'm just like, okay, I have season 3 built. It's going to be that way for all of my shows. But with the technology updates that Ecamm has given us, it just behooves me to take the extra time to actually try to get in there, because, man, you guys make it look good. I mean, I love what you did with the green screens, but also how you're using the text and the gradient over everything. It just looks so good. I absolutely love what you guys are doing. Keep doing it, because there are people that are still coming to Ecamm. You know, I see it in the community. It's like, okay, how do we build a scene again? Like, they're at step 1. They're at step 1. So as much as we can help the community get what they're doing better, I think that's really what makes the difference with Ecamm as a software, is the community willing to help, and everybody could learn. So no matter what type of niche, what kind of content you are making, you can look really good doing it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
100%.
I love it.
Yes.
Let me see. Mr. Camera Junkie just got to North Carolina. He is on his way.
All
Be
right,
careful out there, sir.
Let's go.
Yes, be careful. It's raining and all of that. Like it's
Yes.
raining everywhere.
Yes.
Okay, so now we got a disclaimer here, a warning for camp. Here's talking about, all right, it's just that Creole thing. Hey, listen, be excited. We're all going to be
That's happening.
excited together.
And Doc might join that conversation also.
Yeah.
So that's
Right,
it'll
right.
get even louder. So just be
Right.
careful.
I will be taking behind the scenes of all of it.
So I stopped on what we were doing for the design workshop just because you guys were leading it. I'm excited about that. And Marshall, of course, is a part of that. He's leading it with you
Yes.
guys. And then we had the presentation workshop. Listen, man, this is a great lineup. And then we got the studio design and audio workshop with two of my favorite people, Doc and then Laura from Shore
Yes.
teaching that class. It's going to be great. These are some all-star casts for Ecamm, and I think it's really, really cool. And then let's talk about the Camp Cast. Do you guys know more about that?
Yeah, so everything we are just going to be giving camp cash to those who excel at specific things, and they are down there.
Yeah.
Creativity, being there on time, being a team player, and all of that. And then once you collect, the more cash you collect, I believe you will be
Awarded a prize.
on the last day, which is Friday.
Mhm.
So yeah. So, and it would be interesting because everybody in the Ecamm life community does all of those things already. So, it will be hard.
And then we'll save this information as ENN trivia questions as to who had the most cash, and what was the final number, and all that stuff for you to win.
Unless they share
free merch. Exactly.
Unless they share.
Somebody will spill the details.
Yeah.
So you guys know, if you're doing trivia, you know what my response is, right? Or if you got a game. If there's a game going on, what's my response?
Right.
I won. The game hasn't even started. I'm already saying that I won. I'm sorry. It's just a running joke that I have on the show. I just think it's so funny. Of course, I don't want to win. I want people to participate. I like participating, but it's just me being a jokester that I am. And, that's going to be cool. But, man, the last thing I need is a competition that counts. I love to compete. I wake up competing with people. I don't know. It's going to be pretty hard for me.
Oh, yeah.
But I'll calm down. I'll calm down and not be like overbearing with people and all that kind of stuff. I'll figure it out.
That's it. Oh,
it's going to be hard, though. If you see me and I'm like really into it and aggressive, just tap me on my shoulder. Hey, Strick.
That's what Paul is there for. Paul is going to be moderating in real life right there. So.
That's awesome. Like, Paul, help me out, sir. Just say, hey, Strick, you're going to get some camp cash. Don't worry. You don't have to have everybody's camp cash. We're going to give you some. Just be okay.
Share.
Yeah, please share.
He says if you act up, he'll take your cash.
There you go. I won't act up. I can just be really, really aggressive,
Oh, man.
I can just, it's like, dude, let somebody else answer the question, okay? Why be that guy? I don't know. I'm not going to be that guy. So no taking of the cash, Paul. I'll be cool.
Oh, my gosh.
So this is the first year. As you can tell, we are all so excited to see each other, to learn. We have some great leaders, some great presentations. We're going to meet people in our selected cabins that we're going to be in. I am super excited about what Ecamm has put together. Definitely kudos to Katie and her whole thought of doing it this way. Mm-hmm. There's several ways to do summits, conferences, and to be able to do workshops where people can actually learn something and implement some things before they leave. I just think that's the best way to go. I think that's the best way to go. There could be like one of our people of video, lady Miss Fox, Judy Fox, presentation on LinkedIn and how to do LinkedIn newsletters. Well, unless you left her workshop, went back to your room and actually did a newsletter, you have to wait till you got home to do something.
Right.
Which all of the information that she had been giving you, it could have been lost. She's like, okay, how do I do this? How do I do that? But when you're doing it in real time, because, people are pretty swift. We can build a newsletter. Let's build one. Let's do it right now.
Right. Yeah.
Why not, right? And
Exactly.
then post it and publish it, and then you can see what she was really talking about, which is the engagement, because everybody will get your newsletter that's inside of your LinkedIn little connections, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those
Yes.
things, just talking about that as a topic, hopefully in this case, like even when you guys are doing presentations, this is an opportunity for people to do it in real time. That being
Right.
said, should they be bringing their computers and all other kind of stuff?
You know, oh, you go ahead. You was something?
No, 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 go ahead.
No, I was going to say that we encourage them to do so if you're able to bring your laptop and whatnot, right? For hands-on working with Ecamm,
Mm-hmm.
right? As opposed to watching a PowerPoint or watching something up on the screen where you can actually have it in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
Highly encouraged.
Mm-hmm. For the sign, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and also for the production, because the production
Mhm.
with the workshop with Stephanie and Jillian,
Yes.
right? So that's going to be in the audio, and then just being able to look at everything that they're doing and setting it up is yeah, hands-on.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I even forgot. Guess I couldn't see it all. That is Stephanie right there with Julian.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
She's gonna be in trouble. I'm gonna be like,
Yeah, and I mean, I am so proud of the Ecamm team for putting this together, because
Yeah.
for the past 2 years for People of Video, the majority of the attendees were Ecamm fam.
Yeah.
The majority of them were Ecamm fans, so it made sense for Ecamm to have this
Yeah.
camp.
Yes.
It just made sense.
Perfect sense. Perfect
Yeah.
sense.
And then to be able to have it the way the is Ecamm branded.
Yeah.
Right, since everybody was already Ecamm fam. So I as soon as that came out, I was like, that makes so much sense.
Oh yeah.
And then it's here, and it's the first one, and I do think that there might be other ones, because
Oh yeah, for sure.
yeah, we'll stop there.
For sure.
Yeah.
It'll be good to see on the back end how the process was. Of course, we're
Mhm.
here. We haven't made it yet. Most of the bulk of the work has already been done. All the planning, logistics, and getting people signed up. And, they really did the extra of making sure, okay, we're building these cabins. Like with me, everybody knows what my content creator name is. It's like, hey, we don't see you on the list. Now, if you're looking for DJ Strick, no, DJ Strick doesn't have a room. But just the details that they're having to go through to help make sure that the logistics are done, that we know all the people that's coming. This is the transportation, the first night where we are going to go, and you need to be here at this time. I think that is really, really cool, but it is a lot of work to be that detailed. So
Yeah,
kudos
for
to the
sure.
team.
A
Yeah.
lot of coordination.
A
Yeah.
lot of coordination.
Definitely.
But for a software company to be able to say, hey, from a marketing perspective, this could really work for us, that is a big deal as well, because we're
Yes, it
talking
is.
about Ecamm's community being a big part of who they are, and we're seeing it in real time kind of play out, because this is the first one.
Yeah.
Right.
And what happens when it's 5 years down the road, and just like we talked about some of these other conferences and other events, Ecamm gets to have a large one as well that they put on.
Right.
Man,
Right.
it's gonna
Yeah.
be great.
And then like just the representation of all our diversity,
That's right.
right? Like,
Mhm.
I don't know. I just don't know. Like when I just look at content from other streaming platforms, I came across one on TikTok today, right? They had all the remote workers come, and they said, this is going to be the only day where we're all going to be together. So they just had a blast. They went on concerts and they went to bars and clubs and lounges, and they just had a good, which was great. But I'm like, and I'm just comparing it to the Ecamm community, and I didn't see the representation of everybody that we have
Gotcha.
in this freaking community. Just look at the
Gotcha.
chat.
Gotcha.
Just look at the chat
Yeah.
alone,
Yeah.
right? And we have people coming from all around the world. It's just there's nothing else like our community.
That's true. I completely agree with that. The people I've met, I'll just use one example. Like Big Rich is in Texas, right? I'm in Alabama. There would have been no chance for us to be in a community together with each other. But we have a common creator mind, learning how to create content and do that together, and learn that, hey, we have more in common than we have different. We did that first year, we did Vlogmas together, and Licio and I was, coming on and doing some reviews, and I gave a review. I just told him, hey man, green looks good on you. So the next day he wore another green shirt. It was just the things that we, have done in the community to kind of get to know each other and to be in community together. And the diversity of that, I agree. It is really awesome. It is really awesome. Even people like Sammy the Superstar is a part of our
my
community.
gosh, yeah. He was so excited when we put a video.
Oh yeah, it was so good to see Sammy at People of Video.
Yeah. Guys, I told you earlier that we wanted to talk about all the details and get them all out. This may not be like an hour stream, but I think we got most of the information out there. Paul, if we missed something that is very pertinent for people to know today, please let us know. But anytime I can get Anna and Fuljens on the stream show, man, I love pulling them so that they can come and share all of their wisdom and everything they do. So this week, hey, you guys are pulling more because now you just did another show. What is the schedule? I just added to your list of shows. So you do my show, and you got your show, and you're creating during the week. Are we still doing the Friday show? What's the schedule for you this week?
So for this week, all the standard Ecamm programming is on hiatus for Creator Camp. So all the programming will resume next week.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. So this was a perfect time to be on.
You close out the week before Creator Camp, and you kick off the week after.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, maybe Sundays, maybe we should do Thursdays, but Sunday keeps being a great day. So that's why we stay right here for the stream show. The recap will be really, really cool. Of course, you guys will be a part of the recap because I'm going to have my phone out in your face. So if you see me coming with the phone, don't be shy. I'm not putting people on camera that don't want to be on camera, but I'm sure with this group of content creators, everybody's going to be right in front of the camera doing their best to get on, because I want you to be on next Sunday show where we do the recap of Creator Camp. But let me see here. There's no show this week till next Sunday. Well, there you go. Thanks, Paul, for letting us know that. The most important thing is to have fun. He also says that in the comments. So I guess we got the most important stuff out. And did I miss anything?
No, I think have fun. Drink water, hydrate. Hydrate, especially if you're going to be taking your headshot. Just hydrate. Start hydrating now, right? Like today and tomorrow, and then the day off, because once you get there, it's just going to be party. And even if you don't drink alcohol, it's still and sugars do bad things for us before headshot day. So it's sugar. It just stick to water. Stick to water and unsalted food for one day, and then the rest of the next day, do your thing.
So
you want the headshot to be glowing.
Gotta be glowing. I get that. How does your headshot come out so well? I have a great photographer, and I drunk water 24 hours, like every hour I had some water before the headshot. There you go.
That's it. You will see.
That's cool. I'm so excited to hang out with you guys at Creator Camp. Let me say this. Just make some time for me so we could do dinner again while we're up there. Okay, guys?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
You know it. You know it.
It's going to be fun. See you guys Wednesday. And what's the city again? How do you know where I'm going? Amesbury?
Amesbury, Massachusetts.
Check out the guy, Strick. Check out the guy.
Home of the Ecamm headquarters.
There you go. Thank you, guys. I'll see you this week.
Hey, this is DJ Strick, and I would like to thank you for watching another edition of The Stream Show.